Yo, everybody, Sir Comfort here for you with yet another benchmark. Uh, this week has been not enlightening. Weird premise, really. Oh, I just kind of made it. Kind of stuff. Kind of. Just kind of. I don't know. Really just. Kind of just made it. Kind of just made it, you know? Kind of. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I kind of just did stuff. I'm back to my original posting, which is great. I like that and all, but 6:20. I'm actually ahead of schedule. Normally by now I would just be waking up. Technically, I am just. But anyhow. Oh. I'm gonna be doing Kenkole again. My dailies because I'm behind schedule. Still have to do my Japanese lesson. And then I can draw. And if I'm on target, I'll have about an hour 30 to draw. Considering that this process alone of making a video will take about an hour. As per usual. Sauce to goodness. What a world. What a world. No longer gonna do daily anti-air guns because losing 300 steel a day for what is approximately speaking one dev mat, one repair bucket is an awful investment, honestly. Or daily guns doesn't take any equipment at all. You get 100 steel. You could just say, oh, you take the 100 out, but then that's like 100 loss. And then 200 loss on top of that. Well, I don't really agree. I think daily AA guns is like if you're fucking desperate. Like, if anything, I would probably do it if it gave me one of each. It gave me one dev mat. It gave me one dev mat. Excuse me. If it gave me one dev mat. If it gave me one dev mat. One repair bucket. And then one flamethrower, like one of each basic resource when it comes to consumables, I would probably take it. I'm not asking for anything high and mighty. Like, for example, I'm not asking for, you know, I'm not asking for up and above. I'm not asking for I'm not asking for like fuck. I'm not asking for anything up and above like a screw or anything. You know, a screw is just way too high value. There's only one daily quest that uses a screw, and that's daily modernization in the Kashi equipment arsenal. And that normally takes up a screw, if not more. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a zero-sum game. So by comparison, you know, where it currently is at, it should be like for every 100 steel, I should get one consumable. That would be really good value. But it's currently not like that at all. which is, to be honest, not that fun. I haven't eaten yet, and I don't know why I feel hungry. Probably because I didn't eat anything over the weekend. I still have not sent out my expeditions. What's up with that? Excuse me while I lose my mind. Sorry, I'm not really talkative. I slept 8 hours, yeah, but I just woke up and I'm really tired from waking up. I wanted to sleep longer, but waking up 3 hours early with 3 hours in the day left before I have to go to work is way better than waking up and saying, oh, I gotta go to work in 1 hour. I have to do my Japanese lesson still, and I still have to do my weekly video. Because the weekly video itself takes about, if I'm on a good pace, 30 to 40 minutes. And then Japanese lesson takes another 30 minutes. And then I gotta draw, and that takes about like an hour. 1 hour and 30 minutes, so even on a good pace at most, it would be like 2 hours. So being here at 6:26, which is the current time, I have about 3 hours, which is really good on time. And I feel like that's advantage of going to sleep early. I went to sleep at like 8:30. If I do that every day, that means I only get like 2 hours of free time. And I don't like sleeping 8 hours a day because I lose 2 hours. I'd rather sleep 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day seems way more reasonable. Seems way more, you know, standard. Because I'm sleeping 8 hours here and I don't feel any better. In fact, I feel kind of just worse right now. Over the weekend, I was meaning to say, I over the weekend, I played a bunch of League instead of doing drawing again. But this time, the reason why I'm so tired is this time I finally got into plat on Flex. I've been working on that grindstone for like a long time, so Now I'm both Platinum 4 in both solo, duo, and flex. And in flex, it's harder because if you don't have friends, which I don't, you have to play against other 5 stacks and other 3 stacks, and those people play fucking gimmick comps for some fucking reason. You know, like Protect the Queen Kaisa kind of comp, which is ridiculous. They play like 4 CC units, and then 3 CC units, and then like an enchanter like Lulu, and they just completely just 5 stack the fucking Kaisa. It's ridiculous. I saw this one comp in Gold Q Flex. They had a Nocturne, they had a Shen, they had like a Lulu, and like, I don't know, a Zed. All around a Kaisa. And whenever you win in on Kaisa, Shen goes on to Kaisa, Nocturne ultimates and like protects the Kaisa by taking away sight. It was a ridiculous comp, and they obviously won because my team didn't really think ahead because we're a bunch of randoms. We might have had a 3 stack, but of course, when it comes to a 3 stack, it's hit or miss, honestly. And you being the only solo unit on your team, aside from the other guy, doesn't really mesh well, especially when that solo guy happens to be, I don't know, just not that good at the game. So it's up to you to actually carry. So I started playing Annie as a result. And Annie really brought me good dividends. I started winning a lot with Annie. Like I had a 70% win rate on Annie out of 32 games, 30 games at some point. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I was just completely destroying Gold Q. Which is weird because I've never really played Annie before. But once I got into the strategy of, just aim the high squishies that they always put in their flex comps, like Kaisa, and just completely 3-tap them, their team falls apart. Especially in flex queue, they have some kind of stupid game plan. They play around the entire fucking time. And they're like, this is the game plan. This is what we must do. This is what's always gonna happen. And if it doesn't happen, we're gonna fall apart because we're gold queue players. But once I started taking advantage of that, it became really easy to just beat up a bunch of comps. Like I'm not even joking. I could show you even. Like, look at this. Platinum 4 draft rank flex. Platinum 4 solo queue. Solo duo queue. 306 games played. 55.2% win rate. I was gold for most of these seasons. I D-ranked out of platinum for both of those seasons. The fucking that always overthinks things. But despite being like only 3 LP away from demotion, I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to stay in platinum. Maybe I'll just leave it at 0 LP and bite the bullet. Actually, but you know, oracle. But anyway, this 69.4. When I was at 31 games, 32 games, it was at 70%, but then I lost like 2 Annie games. And then I just like completely lost like 3%. I was at 72%. I lose 3 Annie games. I go down 3% win rate on Annie. What the fuck? I don't like the number 69% on Annie of all things. Kind of fucking, by the way. But anyway, being a Kled main, at a 57.4% win rate, this guy comes up to me in this fucking gold queue. says, "Oh, dude, you're like a 43% win rate out of 900 games," and I'm like, "Where the fuck did you pull that up?" I've only played like 100 games, 150 games in solo duo this year, and in flex I played like 300. I played 300 in flex because it's like the first time that I'm going all the way from gold 4 to plat 4. I keep saying plat 1, I don't know why. But anyhow, like honestly, look at these win rates. Victory, 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 victory. Only 1 defeat out of like 7. Go on a win streak of 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Lose 3 here, lose my promos, pog you. Lose my first time going through promos, pog you. Victory, victory, victory. Get back into promos. This time I just completely kill it. Like, why didn't I get the free win on here? I don't understand. Normally when solo duo, once I get into promos, they're like, "Oh, here, you fail. Oh, I heard you failed your last run. Let's give you a free win." They didn't give me a free win this time. So I had to actually go win a full set of 3 out of 5, and I actually did that. Like, I didn't even lose a single time. I just won, I just won, I just won. Then I lost right after. I lost my single LP, 1 LP, you see minus there? Good thing I have a demotion shield because this is like the literal first time I'm ever in like flex Q plat. But I can just play a few games, maybe get to a safe threshold of like 30 LP. Platinum 4, and then I should be good. I played a game of Rakan for fun. I'm really fucking tired of flex. It was like mega fucking awful. Like, look how many games I played. I counted it. I played about like 32 games over the weekend. Absolute fucking ridiculous. Just to get into platinum. I had like a 70% win rate near the end. A 70% win rate. Look at these win rates. Top 58% win rate, mid 60% win rate. Freaking support 52% win rate out of 84 games. I absolutely don't know how to play. I only know how to play Jhin. And I wasn't even playing Jhin most of the time. It was really fun playing Sona again. Sona used to be my main, so I started playing her again. I got like, at some point I was at 60%, but then I started losing a ton. So I went all the way down to 51.7%, but yeah, it was fun. Anyhow, I should probably stop talking about this. It's been 18. On to the next portion. This is gonna be a real quick go through because the draws haven't been so good because I've been focusing on League. But now that I'm finally at the point where I'm just at Platinum 4, I hope I just don't say to myself, "Oh, now Diamond, let's go Diamond, solo duo, fucking pog you." I really hope this is the point where I just say, "This is good enough for right now. I'm good. I don't want to be here anymore." I'm not gonna play nearly as much to say, "Oh, I played 30 games over the weekend and I'm mentally gone," which I was for most of this video. But then I started talking about League, which was my primary thought process over the weekend. Of course, I still did my daily draws. Doing daily draws on top of everything else is what made it so tiring, as per usual. And I wasn't even able to do my Japanese lesson. Anyhow, malformed ideal. Yeah, I kind of failed the hand. Inner worries, like I just. Oh, I like the drawing, but it's more about the ideal it represents. I've been in a state, as you can see from Settle Study. Oh, excuse me, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Someday. Rude Awakenings. I like this Mescal drawing. Shallow Nightmare. Absolutely nightmare sketch here, dude. I cannot even tell you how much trouble I had despite this being like the easiest freaking draw I've ever thought of. It was the easiest draw. I tried doing it. I kept getting caught on the eyes. The eyes are supposed to have this big, like, star thing. Like a reflection star thing, you know, for the light. Refraction, it just... I could not draw it. I could not draw it whatsoever. It came to the point where I just drew the blocks on the first sketch around, and then I just finaled them right after. I had no time. I spent so much time trying to get these eyes right. You could see the after effects of the eyes right there. I couldn't get them right at all. So I just decided black void eyes. You know, happy void eye guy. That's about all I can do. Unknown self-love. I spent way longer on this than most of my drawings I have done in like the past month. I've gotten into the standard of, oh, I'm not really gonna do any benchmark drawings a week. Gonna kind of do whatever. So when I went around and did Unknown Self-Love, which is mostly a referenced fully original, not fully original. Of course, if it's a reference, it's not fully original, but semi-original pose with spliced in details of the original source material, that being KKHTA Yukari Yakumo. I'm pretty happy with the result. The result is pretty good. The pose doesn't make any sense. You can't really tell what she's doing. She's kind of just... To my assumption, she's looking at the ground. And she has her hand on her hips. The hips are not widely or even concretely defined. When I start getting into original drawings, it just doesn't come out that great. I gotta do more original drawings, because honestly, when it comes out to this, it looks feasible. It looks well detailed, yeah, but the pose is out of place. You don't quite know what she's doing. The head's a little bit too big. I can see the problems. Nobody needs to tell me what the problems are. I know what the problems are. I'm just hoping someday, if I put enough time to it, these kinks will just, you know, work themselves out. Okay. I still liked it. I still like the drawing because it's pretty well detailed, and it captures the essence of KKHGA to a degree. That's what I like about it. Rough rhetoric. Kind of chiding myself for Unknown Self-Love's kind of misgiving, and then making even more stiffer drawing with rough rhetoric. Rigid upkeep. I feel like the body's too long, but you know, overall for the amount of time that I had to work on it, be happy with the result. Weird premise. I gotta tell you, I was really close with this one. I was really cutting the time straight with this one. Weird premise was basically the weird premise of I'm gonna spend like just basically an hour on this drawing, and then I'm just gonna go completely all out. I'm gonna go all out on League for the rest of the night, and then I'm probably gonna miss my weekly video. Thankfully, I actually just straight up promoted with all 3 games in a row just winning. So, was able to go to sleep at 8:30 instead of 10:30. And now I'm up at 6:43 and, you know, here, you know. I'm here and I'm ready to ramble. Rumble. I don't know what I'm even gonna draw today, so I don't know. This draw came out pretty sketched out, pretty rough, because I was pressed for time. 11:58 turn in as per usual on the weekend. But anyway, that's basically been all of my drawings. As per usual, I drew every day. 27th. 19, 20, 21, 4, 25, 26, 27, 27, as you can see. But yeah, I finally graduated. Why that I don't know. But yeah, however, that's about all I have to say. I just hope that now that I'm on Platinum 4 for both of my drawings, not both of my... Now that I'm on Platinum 4 for both Solo Duo and Draft Rank Flex, that I can finally say, I don't know. Maybe I could take it easy until next season. And then I'll just be back into Platinum after, like, I don't know, maybe 20 games. And then after that, I could start working heavily on Diamond by, I don't know, doing some MMR strats, working on some standards. What I did here is, I was one win, 2 losses down. So instead of taking the 2 fight backs, back-to-back games, I actually just dodged the 4th game. So it would take an automatic loss. That would save me LP on losing stuff, right? So yeah. I still lost the next game, weirdly enough, even though I went 14-6. Because my team, this 3-stack actually had, like, I don't know, a Grandmaster or something in it. The guy got hella fucking tilted because I didn't help with the anti-invade, even though I did help with the anti-invade at first. I used my W stun, I stopped the invade for like 3 seconds, they still decided to go for it. I told them they should have probably given up red at that point. They decided not to give up red. They fought for it. All 3 of them died for it. They still lost red, and then they start blaming me. I'm playing Annie, dude. I don't win early game fights. I'm not playing a hook unit like Thresh or something. I don't have high CC. I just do damage. I have a low HP stat. I'm a mage character. You expect me to fucking win early invades? I really don't. So I just go back into lane. I don't give it much mind. I just start farming. You know, look at their entire team. There's not a single fucking tank. Any of them. I automatically start blasting them with my fucking combos. They're like, I still don't want to play this fucking game. Because we're high elo. We don't give a fuck trio kind of mentality. So they just started running it down. I was the only one with real kills. You see this fucking... I thought this guy was an actual legit player. But then I got him in like my later games and I just figured out he just likes running it down. So he just likes playing the game out for the sake of playing the game out. And he plays Teemo while he's doing it. I actually won one of my later games with him, I hear, because I basically just carried. I think I got like 3 honors that game. Because we actually just outscaled them. Because Ash actually had a brain. They all have brains. But, yeah. The next game I had him as my enemy jungler, so I won that one. Kind of weird, but I just hope... I've been rambling on too long. I just hope that, you know, I just... I just hope that I stop playing League so much now that I'm in both platinum. I'll let you know how that goes next week. But yeah. This week overall, I did one good draw. I'm really proud of, despite how much I put it down. I'm really proud of Unknown Self-Love. I really liked it. Because I don't really do original drawings that often, but to do a full body original draw with 2 hands, unique angles, it's good. I like it. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Like, follow, and subscribe for more content, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully, next week, I won't be playing so much League. As I said, I'll let you know. Till then, until next time or something, I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching.